Welcome to Chapter 16. In Chapter 16, we're going to look at the basics of how confidence intervals work, and specifically, we're going to use the one mean z interval in this chapter. So what we're doing is we're moving from how we pick a random representative sample, write as unbiased survey questions as possible, and design quality experiments, to what do we do with the data and the results that come out of those processes. So there's either one or two pre-quizzes for this chapter. I can't remember which, but if you look in Canvas, you'll see. And then we will be using Excel in this chapter. So a common question asked in statistics is to obtain information about the population mean mu. For example, we might want to know the mean or average cost of a wedding, the mean gas mileage of a new model car, or the average starting salary of a liberal arts graduate. So if our population is small, maybe we're interested in the average age of students in the orchestra at Western, we can find our population mean exactly. So we can take a census and we can compute mu directly from that population. If, however, our population is large, which is typically the case, a census is going to be impractical, extremely expensive, or just impossible to do. So this is where the field of statistics really comes in, and we're going to take a sample from the population, which usually provides reasonably accurate information about our population mean mu, and we'll use that to make an estimate or some sort of informed decision about what's going on with our data. So good statistics come from good samples and are used to draw conclusions or answer questions about a population. So kind of the way this works, if you're looking at the diagram, is we start with our population. We're going to pull a sample, and then we'll get some data out of that sample, and we'll use that to calculate some sample statistics, such as the sample mean. Once we have that, we can use that to estimate our population parameters or make some sort of prediction or informed decision about what's going on. So we have two statistical processes that we're going to use in this unit. The first one is a confidence interval, and we'll use that when your goal is to estimate a population parameter. So what this will do is it'll give us a range of values for that parameter. And the other one, we'll look at this one in Chapter 17, is we'll use a test of significance or a hypothesis test. And what that does is it assesses the evidence provided by the data about some claim concerning our population parameter. And it'll determine whether that claim about a parameter is plausible or not.